which means that literally in 1 month, we made more than we made our entire first year of being in business, which is insanity. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you again. I am so thrilled about this video because last year, if you recall, I was not thrilled to film this video. I was not thrilled to talk about finances or any of that stuff or how much we had made the year prior, all of that. But I am more excited to talk about it this year and everything. So, as I'm sure you can probably guess why. But yeah, this year definitely was a lot better than like 2023. If you remember, I mean, we'll go over all the numbers again. If you remember, we basically only made like less than like 1,000 more between 2022 and 2023. So like we did grow some, thankfully. Like I'd rather have some growth than no growth at all. Yeah, it wasn't thrilling. But I did make a video talking about my plans for this year and how I planned to double our income and all that stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, as far as I remember, I honestly don't remember the video. I probably should have went back and watched it again, but I honestly don't remember what I even said or what my, what exactly, I had planned on doing or whatever, like my action steps and stuff. I probably didn't do many of them because I remember specifically that there was some with Facebook ads and stuff like that. We did nothing with Facebook ads. And yeah, it's something that I still want to do this year. We did do some other things that seemed to work for us. And so, and then there was a lot of things just kind of happened. I don't really know how. They just, just a lot of favor, I guess. I don't know. It was a lot of blessings this year, a lot of yeah, that's really the only way that I know how to explain it, is just because it was completely out of the blue for so many things and yeah. There were some things that we did, like I said, that I think, contributed to, helping with how we did this year and everything like that, but there was a lot of it that I feel like can't really be explained, that just kind of happened, and it was great. So anyway, let's get started. So I do want to go over all of our streams of income because this year we actually do have multiple. Last year, I mean, we maybe had a little bit of Amazon affiliate marketing, but other than that, that was about it. Sorry, I guess when I say all of my streams of income, I'm gonna say that pertain to this business. I'm not gonna I was still working for 8 to 9 months of this year or whatever, working full time at my job. So I'm not going to obviously go over that stuff. But yeah, everything that just pertains to this business. So in 2021, we made a whopping $4,934.54. Yes, I'm aware that's not a lot. That year was obviously the start of our business. We did not do any markets whatsoever because it was also the year that me and my now wife, we had just gotten engaged that year, so we were planning our wedding, moving in together, all of that stuff. So moving, planning a wedding, all that stuff. Plus we had a lot of family stuff going on at the time. It was just way too much to try and do markets and events and stuff like that. Plus we were both working full time and everything in other jobs. So it was just too crazy. So yeah, so we made just under $5,000 that first year. Definitely, I don't remember exactly how much our expenses were that year or anything, but pretty sure we definitely lost money that first year, which is pretty normal for most businesses. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Then in 2022, we had a fairly significant jump. We nearly tripled that amount. In 2022, we made $13,965.76. So, I mean, still obviously not crazy money or anything like that, but it was a significant jump from our first year. And a lot of that was we started doing markets that year, and we had built up our customer base a little bit by then. And so yeah, all those things. Consistency really is like the biggest thing that is going to make your business better and continue to help you grow, is just being consistent, continue showing up, continue coming out with new things, all the things, just being consistent and being there. People will come back and want to buy from you again. Then in 2023, sadly, as you guys, if you were here last year, there wasn't a huge jump from the year prior. In 2023, we made $14,392.77. So like less than like 400, I think around 400 more. Sorry, I'm not good at quick math. But yeah, about 400 or 500 more dollars, which is, yeah, not great. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'd rather, do a little bit better than not better at all, but wasn't ideal. Wasn't super thrilled about it. So, and if you remember in 2023, we kind of like went all in on markets. And so this year I kind of did the exact opposite, and we definitely did not do nearly as many markets. I think we only did like 5 or 6 total markets this year, something like that. So I would say 70+% of our sales came from our like online just website and stuff like that, which is what I want. I do not want to be chained to having to go to markets all the time, because it's just not what I want, to be honest. I personally I hate markets. I don't enjoy them. I used to try and like sugarcoat that and be like, they're okay, but no, I just don't like them. I just don't. I'm not a fan of them. There are certain things about them that I like. I like being able to see customers' reactions when they smell scents and stuff, rather than, like when we get an order online, we just ship it out and they get it, and I hope that they like it. But a lot of the times we never hear from them. They'll keep buying and stuff like that, but other than that, we don't really hear a lot from them. Some people leave reviews, but I would say maybe 5 to 10% of people actually leave any kind of review. Their review is them coming back and, buying more. I understand that, but, like an actual review, I would say maybe like 5 to 10%. That's just a total guess. I have no idea exactly how many, but of our customers actually leave reviews and stuff, but yeah. So I do like that aspect of markets and stuff, and I do like that, it helps you kind of build a customer base that is local and stuff like that, and that hopefully will transfer to online. Thankfully, we have been able to get some people to transfer over to doing online and stuff when they can't find us at events and stuff, which is great. We do that just by always including a business card in there, as well as like we give them a little card that has 15% off our website for their next order and stuff like that. And so I think that those things really help to kind of bring them back and have them shop online with us. So definitely a little tip for those of you who maybe struggle getting people to buy from you online and stuff, is when you're at markets, definitely give them like an incentive to actually shop online and stuff like that. Real fast before we get to this next part of the video, it would mean so much to me if you'd give this video a thumbs up if you are finding some value in it, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so that we can continue to hang out. But now we are going to get into how much we made in 2024. I am going to break it down by like each stream of income. That way it just, shows you all of our streams of income. Most of our sales, 90+%, still come from our actual candle sales and stuff like that from our website and markets, all that. But I still want to add the others in there too, just because they are nice to have. So our first one, I'm going to go from smallest to largest, but our first one was YouTube, which we made $813.70. which honestly, like, I'm pretty happy with, considering there was like 4 or 5 months of out of the year total, like not consistently or not consecutively, but 4 or 5 months roughly out of the year that I was like not posting videos at all because we were just kind of swamped with candle business stuff. And for most of the year, I was still working my full-time job and all of that. And so it was just really hard to, post consistently and stuff. As those of you who have been around know, it had been like, until I posted just the last video I posted like last week, it had been like a good 3 or 4 months since I had posted. So yeah. So the fact that we still made $813.70 from that, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Yeah, because it was mostly, a lot of that was passive income, obviously. I wasn't, working that whole time on posting and stuff, but we were still earning money from you guys watching my videos and stuff. I really do appreciate it. And then our next stream of income, so I'm gonna do it all as one, but then break it down by the two different places that it's affiliate marketing, but the two different places that I am an affiliate with. So the first one is Amazon. We made $303.71. So that's for those links that are down below in my description box. If you ever buy anything from those links, or even if you just click on them and then you are buying other things through Amazon, I actually will get a small, very small commission. It's like literally, like, every product is a little different, but it's like between 1 to 5% or something like that, I think. So very small commissions, like literally pennies for most of them. So, but they do add up, obviously. We made $303.71 from that. So, I do appreciate it. It is a nice little extra, just nice little extra passive income, and I really appreciate it. Then the next one is also affiliate marketing. It was from Replica Surfaces. We did way better on Replica Surfaces than we did with Amazon. With Replica Surfaces, we made about $1,222.66. So total affiliate marketing, we made $1,526.37. So thank you so much to those of you who have shopped from my links below and stuff like that. It truly means so much because I do get a small commission from that. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra or anything like that. They just pay from what they make and stuff like that. They give me a small percentage and stuff. We obviously make a little bit more from Replica Surfaces than from Amazon, but Amazon obviously has a much wider selection of products and things or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for those of you who have bought from any of those links, because truly it helps out so much. And then last but certainly not least is our candle sales. This year, we made $30,908.71 from candle sales alone, which is so mind-blowing. We more than doubled what we made last year, which is crazy, altogether at least. Yeah, we more than doubled what we made last year, even in just candle sales alone, actually. And so, yeah, I'm just so thrilled about that, especially for the fact that I was still working full-time for most of this year, or most of 2024. I was still working full-time up until like the very beginning of September. So like 8 months out of the year, I was still working full-time. So the fact that we were able to do that while, like I said, while still working full-time is just crazy. And we were also able to do it while pulling back, way back on the amount of markets and stuff like that we did, and just focusing more on online sales and stuff like that, getting sales through my website and everything like that. Yeah, just is amazing. I am really proud of that, honestly. So, I mean, I know that's still not like huge, massive numbers by any means or anything like that, but it is just a really I don't know. I'm just really proud of that, honestly. Especially looking at, 2022 and 2023, we didn't really have like a ton of growth. And so to jump from, not having much growth at all to doubling what we made in 2023 is just yeah, I'm honestly really proud of that. And we hit our goal, which was 30,000. And so I was so thrilled by that and everything. I did exactly what I said we were going to do, which was double our income. I made a video about that at the beginning of 2024 and everything. I don't know that I don't think we actually did any of the stuff that I said that we were going to do in that video to get there, but we still got there. So that's the important part, I guess. So total, if you haven't pulled out your calculator yet, that means we made $33,248.78, which, like I said, I am pretty thrilled with. Like I said, considering I was still working most of the year and everything, and so yeah, I'm just really proud of that, honestly. And I hope that is encouraging to some of you who I know, like, it just sometimes it feels like you're just working and working and working, and it doesn't feel like things are growing. But it's taken us 4 years to get to the point where I could leave my job and everything. So yeah, I mean, and I know that there have been other candle makers who have far surpassed us in the same amount of time, and they're doing much better than us, and that's great. I'm super happy for them too. And there's other candle makers who are doing about the same or a little less than us, and that's fine too. Everyone's kind of on their own journey. They're doing their own thing, and there's nothing wrong with any of those things. And but I, like I said, for us, I am really happy with that and everything, really happy with those numbers and all of that, and how far we've grown just in the last year, especially. And I'm really excited to see how much we grow in 2025, considering now I get to work on this full time. I don't have to go to work every day to focus on other projects and focus on other things and working for other people's dreams. I get to work on this full time now, and I really think that it's gonna grow even more this year, which is yeah, it's crazy. It was kind of crazy. I was looking at the numbers, and from January to August 31st, which is when I was still working full time, we made just under $15,000. We were $14,958. So literally just under $15,000. So even that, so we had already met, by the time I quit my job, we had already hit what we had made last year. So that means just in those last 4 months of the year after I had left my job, we made a little over 15,000 between those months, which is crazy to think about. Like when you look at, the whole year and everything, we made over half of our income just in those last 4 months, which is crazy. Our best month of the year was actually December, and actually this is our best month ever. I don't think we've ever sold this much in 1 month, but our total sales for that month were $5,243.68, which means that literally in 1 month we made more than we made our entire first year of being in business, which is insanity. Like I really didn't think about that a whole lot before, but oh my gosh, that's insane that we made that much in 1 month or whatever compared to like the entire first year of our business. That's wow. And I hope you guys don't see that as like me bragging by any means. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just, if you go back and watch my video from last year, I was really defeated, to be honest. I really was. I was really defeated. I felt like, because we had put so much work into going to more markets and stuff like that in 2023. And so I was really defeated. I felt like I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know how we're going to grow this or how we're going to make this happen. But I was like, I don't want to do this year again. I was like, I can't keep doing, monthly markets or whatever while still having a full-time job and still, all this stuff. I was just like, I just can't keep doing it. I was super tired, super just everything. And the fact that we only made like a few $100s more from 2022 to 2023, like just was really defeating and stuff. And so the fact that, you know, we were able to do that this year. I also want that to be encouraging because I feel like there was so much negative talk about this last year, honestly. And there's a lot of negative talk going into 2025. And I get it. I get that it's, you know, presidential election stuff. You know, we're not going to get into politics here, but, you know, I get it. I get that, like, that's a mindset that people have. But I think that when you get into that mindset, it really kind of already puts you in a place of defeat because you already think, well, why would I even try then if all these businesses are all saying that it's going to be a sucky, crappy year for everyone? Then, you know, why even try to grow or why even try to, you know, do more or anything like that? I think that that just kind of puts you in a mindset already that, you know, it's like, well, I guess I'll just take the loss this year, you know. And so, yeah, but anyway, I just hope that this encourages you. I hope that this shows you that you don't have to do that. You don't have to just accept that it's going to be a crappy year because of whatever, you know, politics, whoever's president, whatever's happening there, you know. Yeah, I just don't believe that that has to be a deciding factor on how well your business is going to do. I think that some people use that as an excuse, to be just really honest, but I don't think that that necessarily has to affect, you know, whether you decide to grow your business or not. I will probably make a future video all about my goals for this year and everything, just because I'm still kind of working on all of the goals that I want for this year and like how we plan to achieve them and all of that stuff. So I'll do that for a future video, but for now, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you guys would like to continue hanging out, there's gonna be some other videos that pop up on the screen and I will see you there.